Yo, what's going on guys? Aimbot here. Today we're going to be going over the best button layout you should be using if you're playing on controller on Modern Warfare. So if you go into your options, go over to controller, and then you want to change your BR button layout to tactical, and after you change to tactical you can click square and it will go to tactical flipped. So what that does is it changes your aim and shoot buttons from L2 R2 to L1 R2, and it also changes your melee to circle and your crouch to R3. So this is really helpful. It makes you so much faster when you're playing the game with aiming and shooting. It's really helpful for drop shotting because you could just tap that and move around whilst you're drop shotting. This is a little pro tip. You can't say that it doesn't piss you off in Battle Royale when you're trying to pick stuff up and you have to keep fucking holding square. It's really annoying. If you want to take that off, go down to weapons under the controller settings and change the use/reload behavior to contextual tap. So normally it'll be on that, tap to reload, which does you tap it to reload, but you have to hold it to use anything else. Contextual tap, you can tap it to pick up stuff, tap it to open up supply drops and stuff like that. One other tip, just to make the game a bit more smooth for you, if you go into the graphics settings, go down to post-processing effects, you want to turn off world motion blur because it makes your visibility a lot better if you haven't got that on. Turn off weapon motion blur, and obviously I'll keep the film grain down to 0.00. Turning the weapon motion blur off and the world motion blur is, to me, very important, because if someone else has got it turned off and you've got it turned on, as you can see from the representation, if you're moving fast, everything's blurred, whereas they can see you clearly, and they of course can have the upper hand. And I'm going to get destroyed in the comments for using a control. Yeah, I play on PC, but I have always been a PlayStation boy for as long as I can remember, and I got a PC like last year, and I just never made the switch to keyboard and mouse. I did try playing it when I was playing Fortnite, but it just didn't work out for me. I prefer to use a control, and also we do get a little bit of aim assist on control, which I like. And that is it, guys. Honestly, this should improve your gameplay massively. As I said before, I've been playing Call of Duty for years, and changing my button layout to tactical flipped has just upped my game incredibly. And if it's worked for you, give it about a day or two. Play some pub games before you jump into Battle Royale and things like that, just to get used to it. If it works for you, then let me know in the comments below. That's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll have more videos coming out soon. If you want to stay up to date with what I'm up to, you can check out my Instagram, which is at AJBants. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I'm still the 97 Leo killer, about to pull a trigger, never switching up. I just wanna go and get it with my friends and spend it, cause I go and get it if I want. I don't wanna second guess it, living in a second, and you coming second to the one. Lately I've been acting reckless, when I bag your necklace, I don't have a second, gotta run. For the recommend this life is what I wanted, made a little bit of progress since we started. I don't think I gotta say I go the hardest, I've been thinking about my future, go the farthest. And I got back home, was in Japan.